Would you like to set up your dream restaurant and make it profitable and scalable? In this video, I will discuss 10 important elements you should keep in your mind before starting your restaurant so that your restaurant becomes profitable and scalable. Hi, I'm Anutosh Bhakta, Restaurant Profitability Coach. Now, in this video, I'll be discussing 10 very important elements. So, let's see the 10 elements to set up this QSR. The first one and the most important one is the location. That means before you start your QSR, you will have to find a good location. If your location is wrong, your business will be wrong. So in this business, there are three things. ठीक है, ये डायलॉग हम एक मूवी से बता रहे हैं. एक मूवी देखा था ना जिसमें डायलॉग बोला था, ये तीन चीज है, एंटरटेनमेंट, एंटरटेनमेंट, एंटरटेनमेंट. इन दिस बिजनेस तीन चीज है, लोकेशन, लोकेशन एंड लोकेशन. So location has to be right. I have seen many people what they do when they go to find the location, they find many places and they settle with the places where they have a low rent. So they focus on the rent. मतलब इधर they are he is asking me 15,000 rupees और उधर लोकेशन मेन रोड में he is asking for 40,000 rupees. अरे बाबा नहीं नहीं 15,000 ही मेरे लिए सही है. So they start with the 15,000. Super failure. You know why? Because when you start with the location in the gully mein, with a 15,000 rent or maybe on a first floor or maybe on a second floor, okay, probably daily you are selling 2,000 rupees. I'm just giving the example. But if you take a location on the main road, okay, when there is a automatic footfalls, we'll be discussing the location in details later on in coming sessions. Okay, when there is a footfalls, okay, lots of footfalls, and you are paying maybe 40,000 rupees, 15,000 and 40,000, three times more. But you will see your ASPD means average sales per day, will increase from 2,000 to 10,000 rupees, 12,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees. So that means every day you'll be earning 10,000 rupees more. So in a month, you'll be earning 3 lakhs rupees more. And if you earn 3 lakhs rupees more, if your, you know, the profit, if your profit is say 20%, that means 3 lakhs rupees more, 20% profit is 60,000. And out of this 60,000, if you pay another 25,000, still you are making 35,000 rupees extra per month. So location is very important. Now the second element is your niche and menu. Please understand this very well. Niche and menu. Now it's a very common mistake for many restaurant owners I have seen in my life, and they become absolutely failure. Now they feel that in my restaurant I'll be keeping many items. I'll be selling the Chinese, I'll be selling the continental, I'll be selling burger, I'll be selling Indian, I'll be selling sandwich, I'll be selling kebab, I'll be selling tandooris, this, that, everything I'll be selling. So that when people come to me, usko jo man chahe wahi khaye. Absolutely wrong idea. Because the more number of items you are having, you'll have to keep more ingredients. And these more ingredients you'll be keeping, there'll be more wastage. Because everything will not be sold every day. And every ingredient has got a shelf life, right? So your inventory will be a high volume inventory and there will be a high wastage. And not only that, your staff cost, staff salary cost will go very high, right? So that is the reason before you start, you decide very, very carefully, depending on your location, very, very carefully that what will be your niche. Whether you'll be selling Chinese, only Chinese, or you'll be selling only burger, only sandwiches and the beverage. That's it. Don't mix everything. You won't be able to manage. Your wastage will be very high, staff cost will be very high. Okay. So you'll be absolutely unprofitable. Here, many people make the mistakes. So you'll have to choose your niche very wisely. And even if you choose your niche, say for example, if you choose your niche as a Chinese cuisine, but don't keep 100 items in your menu. No, you will find later on, you will find that even if you have 100 items, you will find that only your 10, 15 or maximum 20 items are being sold. 80 items are rarely, very rarely sold. So keep your menu items as low as possible. Ideally, it should not be more than 20, 15 to 20 items. You'll be having high profitability. Okay, am I clear? फिर एक बार लिख दो सर, super clear, so that I can proceed further. Clear, 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 super clear. Very good, very good. Awesome, awesome, excellent. Okay, then third one. Third one is the food. Food means your final product. As far as the taste is concerned, as far as the temperature is concerned, and as far as the consistency is concerned. This is one of the important factor to scale your business or to have the profit in the business. I have already discussed this. The taste of the food, your temperature, you'll have to serve in a right temperature. And the consistency. Consistency means every time it will be the same. That is a very, very important. यहाँ ही बहुत लोग मार खा जाता है that they cannot keep the consistency because they are mainly the cook dependent. हम लोग सिखाएंगे cook dependent कैसे नहीं होना है. Okay, clear? Then the next, your plating and packaging. Now, what does it mean, the plating? The plating means it is something like that how you dress up yourself. Now, when you go to a, the wedding ceremony or कोई party में जा रहे हो, कुछ function में जा रहे हो, पजामा पजामा पहन के ये पहन के थोड़ी चले जाते हो, नहीं ना. You dress up yourself so you look good, you look attractive, right? The same thing, it is not only the taste, it is how you are presenting the food, whether it is looking good or not, it is looking attractive or not. That is known as a plating. So you'll have to develop that particular skill. So plating has to be proper and the packaging is also has to be proper because there will be some many takeaways also. So when the takeaways is this, your packaging should be proper so that it is easy for your customer to take that food. Okay, right? Then the next is pricing and a discount. Now, it is very important that you should wisely price your menu item, not haphazardly, wisely price. So, there are many factors. You'll have to see your competitors' price, you'll have to see your food cost, you'll have to see your plating, you'll have to see your quality, everything. And accordingly, you need to develop or decide your pricing, and according to your target customers. That means in which customers you are targeting, right? Which customers you are targeting. That we'll be discussing later on. Okay, when you will decide the location, at the same time, you'll have to decide your target audience. That means to whom you want to sell. Don't think that if you open a restaurant and you can sell to anybody and everybody. If you try to sell to everybody, you won't be able to sell anybody. Your target audience has to be fixed, right? And accordingly, you should have a pricing. Say, for example, let me give you one example. Suppose your QSR you have opened in front of a college, in front of a university. So you have fixed your target audience are the students, and you'll have to design your menu accordingly because mainly your target audience will be students. There will be some other customers also, but their percentage will be very less. You are mainly targeting the students, so accordingly you'll have to design your menu. Accordingly, you'll have to do your food costing. Accordingly, you'll have to do your pricing, and every time you'll have to develop your discounting policy. Especially, this is very very effective in India because in India we all want a discount, though actually you do not get discount. ठीक है ना? But this term discount is very, very lucrative. So you'll have to plan your discount accordingly so that it is not a loss for you, but it is very lucrative for your customers. This we'll be discussing later on, okay, in details. Then the next is selecting the team. As I already told you, that your team, that is your people, is a very, very important. It is not only your product. Product has to be good, process has to be in place, and the people is very very important because actually they will be interacting with your customer, and if they cannot give value, okay, in terms of experience, then your customers will not come to you because I told you that they do not come only for the food, they come for the experience, right? Suppose if I go to a restaurant and your one staff member is standing in the counter, okay, then as soon as I reach, the staff member says, हाँ बोलिए क्या चाहिए बोलिए, बोला क्या मिलता है, ये तो मेनू है देखिए सब जो है मेनू में है. How will you feel? I don't think you will feel good, isn't it? So you should know how to behave with the customer, you should understand the psychology of the customer, okay. So that is why selecting team is very very important. The attitude when you will be selecting your team, okay, during interview, don't just see the skill, what skill they have, what experience they have, but you'll have to give the importance, 80% importance to their attitude, positive attitude. Okay, okay. Then the next is research and development. Now it is said, or it has been seen, that if you have a same menu for a long time, your sales will go down because the research shows that your target audience will get bored very fast, maybe within 6 months. Okay. So what you will have to do? You will have to do a continuous research and development of your menu. It's not that I am not telling you that you switch to the different cuisine. Whatever niche you have selected within that niche, you need to research and develop the menu, and as a new avatar you'll have to include in your menu. That is very important, okay. And number 8 is a branding and a promotions. Initially you'll have to focus on your promotion and the branding, because the branding, you cannot brand your, the business, you cannot develop your branding in one day. It is a continuous process, right? If you feel that my food is good and people will come automatically, sorry, they will not come automatically. You'll have to tell people that yes, I am here and I am serving this. And if you come to me, you'll be getting this. So they'll have to be continuously aware. Nowadays, it is very, very easy your branding. You can brand your restaurant, you can promote your restaurant through social medias. We'll be discussing this on the fifth day. So, continuous branding and continuous promotions you'll have to do so that you can bring people to your restaurant, and after they come, give them the experience so that they become a loyal customer. And that is how you'll have to run your business, right? Number nine, hygiene. Many people, we ignore this. Okay, but this is one of the most important issue. It was there and it is there, and especially after COVID, the people are more aware about this hygiene. Now this hygiene, अगर आप बोलोगे आई एम हाइजीनिक, हम तो सब धोखे करते हैं, हम तो सब ये करते हैं वो करते हैं, नो दैट इज नॉट enough. Your hygiene should be, seen by the people. It should be seen by the people so that they can feel, yes, this place is a hygienic. जो आप बैक एंड में करते हो वो तो करना ही पड़ेगा आपको, and you will have to do this in the front end also so that it is being seen by the people, and immediately it comes to their mind, their perspective, nahi, this restaurant is a very hygienic, okay, I'll be getting a very safe food. So hygiene plays a very important role. Clear? And lastly, tenth and the most important element is you, man. You. If you are not passionate, okay, if you are not hardworking, okay, then you cannot run the business. If you feel I have the money, I'll hire people and they will run for me. Impossible. Impossible. You will have to involve yourself. May not be physically. May not be physically. Okay, in the initial stage, you will have to involve physically for some time. But later on, you don't need to be involved physically. But mentally, emotionally, you'll have to be involved. As I told you, your restaurant is your baby, my dear. And you'll have to nurture your baby on a continuous basis. अगर आपका बेबी बड़ा हो गया, मान लो 10 साल 12 साल 15 साल हो गया, do you leave your baby? Do you leave your child? No, na. Even then, you are emotionally attached with your baby, with your son, with your daughter. The same thing. You treat him as your son, as your daughter. Then only you will be successful, absolutely successful.